Good morning. Let's see if I can figure out how to turn on the chats if anybody joins in. But I realized that I'm about 13 days away from the cruise and I've kind of fallen off of my walks. I wanted to get back out and get a good walk in. I actually got up and started watching one of my YouTube buddies, Secret Blackburn, which is a gentleman who lives in the UK, and he takes all these really long and interesting hikes every day, and takes us along to see and go past historical sites and sort of hidden trails and everything. So I started watching him, and I'm like, wait a minute, I have time to sit and watch Secret Blackburn this morning. I have time to get up and do a little walk myself. It won't be, you know, as long and intricate as his hikes are, but I can do a little something. Keep going. Hey, Keisha, how are you? I'm out walking before I have to start work. I realize I haven't been on my walks in a while, and this cruise is getting closer and closer. So now it's like cramming for a test. So I just thought I would get up and at least get a little walk in, and why not? My alarm just went off, and I see that you're alive. Good morning. I told you I'm an early bird, but no, my alarm went off at regular time, but I started watching YouTube too, and I was like, wait a minute, I can get up and do something. I got time this morning. So just trying to get a little walk in. And I don't know how many more days I'm going to have like this, mornings where it's actually cool in the morning and you can still walk outside. My walks are going to have to go indoors on a treadmill pretty soon. But for now, I'm outside. As our YouTube friends like to say, I'm outside. Is school out yet, Keisha? You have, I think your son Idris is still in school. It's so hard to tell what the schedule is these days for me. I don't see many people out and about just yet this morning. I don't see kids rushing off with backpacks quite yet. So I'm not even sure what time the bus picks up in the morning. Oh, you're off work. Oh, he still got school. 2 more weeks. Okay. The countdown is on for him too. Well, hopefully it's good, sort of funnish weeks now. Yeah, get all the testing out of the way if they do that. And now it's just the wrap up to say bye to the friends and the teachers for the summer. So, yeah, I know everybody's been talking about the Mete and I Group cruise, so you are well aware that the countdown is on, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hang Keisha. I'm gonna try, but some of my fellow cruisers are talking about they're not gonna sleep. They're gonna be seeing it all, doing it all. They don't want to miss anything. I don't know if I can make that pledge. Not that I'm not that I sleep a lot normally on cruises, but I when I'm an early bird, right? So um, when I hit that wall in the evening and it's time for me to retire, I will. So, but I will try to, you know, exercise, eat right till I get there. Hopefully that will help me to be able to hang a little better, stay up a little longer. But I can't promise. That's just not me, guys. Never, never been in the night owl, late night crew. But we will see. We will see. It feels like it's been a, like like I've already had a long break because the holiday weekend. It won't feel like that in about another hour when I start working. But you could be the sig cruiser of the group, Dip. Yes. Shh, don't tell anybody, Keisha. That's what I might have to do. That's what I might have to do. I haven't seen her in a little while. Sig, I hope she is doing okay. I think she mentioned something about she's working on some kind of certification. So hopefully she is just, finishing up her coursework or whatever, and will be back doing her Sig Cruiser thing. But yeah, she is funny. They're like, we didn't see Sig, or she's like, I didn't feel like it. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do too. When I've had enough, it's like, see ya. Nothing personal. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. Nothing bad happened. I'm just out. Um, just got an alert. Mete and I added to their IG story. Oh, okay. I wonder what they're doing this morning. I don't know why well, it's just part of the walk, but I don't know why I'm walking this way. Normally I go towards that gate to get a good picture of the sunrise, but the sun has risen. It's just the regular blue skies now. No sunrise oranges and reds anymore. So you're off work, but do you have a full agenda today? You seem like you're a busy lady, always on the go, getting something done. She's posting on IG out here in the neighborhood eating. Got it. I don't think I've seen those either. I follow her on the gram to go back and double check. As long as she's doing good. As long as she's doing good. I know I've heard a couple people talking about, sort of taking a break. Either I don't know if social media in general or just YouTube specifically, because it can be a lot. Well, it can be a lot for those big channels. I'm still okay. But when you feel like you need a break, you gotta take your breaks. gotta take your breaks. Make time for yourself and just make sure you're feeling okay. Can't keep going. Just planning in my patio garden this weekend, visited family. I didn't see on Mother's Day. Nice. Nice. Did you happen to see the story about excuse me, I think it's the Carnival Sunrise. I think that left out of Charlotte, or maybe it was Baltimore. I think it was Charlotte. And the bad storm that they ran into, coming, I think on the way back from the Bahamas back home. And it was like it was some really, it was a bad storm and some really rough seas. So there was water everywhere. I mean, they showed the hallway carpets. I mean, there are puddles on the carpets. I think the gift shop got pretty wrecked. Things tossed around. I think they were in the storm basically the whole overnight, and it was a long, rough sailing back. So it's kind of like, uh-oh. And I don't generally worry about storms, or I don't, even though I'm always concerned generally about the motion sickness. It's not because I think that the cruise ship is going to run into a storm. I know they have lots of planners and meteorologists who are tracking the storms and the paths that they should take, because, you know, it's a lot of people on board to be potentially put in harm's way, let alone, I mean, people first, but let alone the cost of the ships. So I was definitely surprised by that story, and hope that that's not something we hear of again anytime soon. Yeah, I want to go on the ship and just have a good old time, not worrying about potential storms that we're going to hit. And it's not hurricane season yet. Well, I guess it's about to start. Yeah, we're close. We're close. You spent an hour last night responding to comments on YouTube. That is work. Yeah, I've been trying to keep up with them, and you know, of course, you're thankful that you have people watching and commenting, such as yourself, Keisha. But you know, you want to take the time to respond and thank them properly. So it is work. It is work to do that. And I don't know how after you get a certain size, I don't know how you would have the time to do that unless you are a full-time YouTuber. Because sitting and going through all the comments and, you know, everything else you have to do with your postings and just keeping up with it all. It is work. It is work. I thought I saw something. Oh, I have the camera the other way. Wouldn't have seen it anyhow. But I thought I saw something coming out of the hedges there. The other day when I was out walking, I came across an armadillo, which you see them every once in a while here. But every time I see one, I'm like, I didn't know armadillos were here. I thought that was only in Texas. But apparently they're here too. Apparently they're here too. And They're strange little looking little critters. Well, thanks for joining me, you guys. I am on the Mete and I Cruise group has a fitness page, and or a fitness, yeah, like on Instagram, they have a fitness group, and every week different people have been taking turns putting out a goal, what they're going to do to exercise and keep shape or get in shape for this cruise. And I actually didn't check it this week, so I don't know what the challenge was. Now there are people of all ages going on this cruise, so some of the workouts could be a little more strenuous than others. I know I can do my walk, so I'm gonna walk. I'm trying to take the stairs as well, just because, you know, you do have to take some stairs every now and then on the cruise ship, unless you want to wait for the elevator at times. So anyway, it might not be a super strenuous workout this morning, but I'm moving, I'm doing something. Bigger pages, just like, and have someone to respond to member messages. Okay. Well, yeah, it makes sense. You, the, like you're saying, just the time involved to do that. I'm not sure how else you would be able to manage it, especially on the big channels, to respond. Otherwise, you have messages really, really piled up. So if you want to respond, you gotta have to keep up with them. I follow Doug Parker with Cruise Radio, and he has over 60,000 followers. But he responds to my posts. We've connected offline also, though. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, PSV Odyssey. Good morning. Driving and listening. Thanks so much. I am just out taking a walk this morning. I'm getting ready for our cruise, and I think it's still 13 days. I didn't check my app this morning. I think it's 13 days away. And the cruise group has sort of done a fitness challenge, just wanting everybody to be able to see it all and do it all, and to exercise so you have stamina to do that. And I got up this morning and started watching YouTube, and actually I was watching, the channel is called Secret Blackburn, which is a gentleman in the UK, in Blackburn, I believe is the region, and he takes you on all of these hikes and trail walks, and just beautiful. But as I was sitting there watching him, I thought, wait a minute. I mean, it's not as scenic and not as historical, but I can definitely get myself up and get moving, get a walk in this morning. And so that's what I'm doing. And now talking to you and to Miss Keisha. So just trying to keep up. Trying to get ready and we'll be trying to keep up as best I can. I'm really not concerned about keeping up. This is going to be really interesting for me, this cruise. First time going on a group cruise, and just, I think, finding the balance of doing the things you want to do on your cruise, the things you love doing on a cruise, and yet spending time with folks that you came on the cruise to meet. I think that will be interesting, and I'm looking forward to it. I was saying to Keisha before, I'm more of an early bird. I like to get up and do things and then kind of take it easy after you've taken care of everything else that you had to get done. So I don't know how many super late nights I will have. I think others on this cruise, including the hosts, are of the mindset that like we're not missing anything, we're not sleeping, we're not napping. You got to see it all, you got to do it all. You don't want to miss anything. But I say, well, we'll see. We'll see. Um, I was doing that before my last cruises, and it all went down the drain because I had an unexpected procedure. Oh no! Still haven't gotten back to walking much yet. I'm still lying on my bed. Well, that's okay. Like, you have to listen to your body too. And if you're still healing, recovering, you don't want to overdo trying to, end up doing more harm than good. So when you are ready, we talked about that. We're gonna do a go live together. So let me know when you're ready, and hopefully I won't won't be like, oh, the cruise is over. I'm just taking a break now. Good morning, Uno. How are you? Good morning. Let's go. No, no sprinting time. No sprinting time, Uno. You be happy for me, proud of me that I got up and got moving because I started off by just watching some other YouTubers lying in bed, and I thought, nope, I have time. I'm gonna get up and do something. So I'm out walking, but I'm not doing sprints. Nice try, though. Nice try. So, anyway, I can't believe, and I feel like I've been talking about this trip for a long time, and I'm even kind of a latecomer to this group and this cruise. But it's coming. It's coming. I can't believe tomorrow will be June 1st. Like, don't you guys feel like it was just holiday time? I feel like it was just holiday time, and now summer is almost here, just about here, halfway through the year. We're June. I can't believe it. So, anyway, I've been counting down for the cruise for a long time, but now I'm about 13 days away, and I'm about as ready as I'm gonna be. I packed my suitcase over the weekend, at least my clothes. I still have some room in the suitcase, so now the challenge is to not be tempted by that seeing extra space in there and start loading it up. I want to have everything I need, of course, but I don't want to take a whole lot extra, and especially things that are gonna weigh down the suitcase, because that's no fun to have to deal with this super heavy case. So try not to keep saying, oh well, yeah, you have room for this, you have room for that. I have room for some shoes, just a couple pairs, some sneakers, a pair of sandals, something to wear with my dinner outfits, dresses, and some water shoes for the beach. And I can fit my hat in there and my toiletry bag. So, yes, I'm trying not to overpack, Keisha. You're the worst. Is it because you know your mom or you're a mom and you're traveling with your family, so like if you don't remember to bring it, nobody else is either. So definitely find it easier to pack lighter, excuse me, if it's just me. If I feel like I have to bring everything for everybody just in case, then I keep like, oh, okay, well, they probably didn't pack this, so let me throw that in a bag. Edna, how are you? Yes, I'm up and out and about trying to get some exercise in. I've realized that I kind of had fallen off the fitness wagon. Or at least I hadn't been out walking in a little bit, so it's like cramming for a test now. The cruise is coming, Edna. The cruise is coming. I gotta get ready for this crazy excursion you booked us on. Need some strength. All right, Uno. I don't need to do sprints for that, but I need some upper body strength, I think. What do you think, Edna? You have a great day too, Uno. Thanks so much for coming. I appreciate it. Have a good day. Yeah, let's blame it on the kids. Keisha says. Yes, that's right. Let's blame it on the kids. Blame them for you having to carry all that extra stuff. All that extra stuff trying to make sure they have what they need so you can have a good time. Cause even though they're not babies, somehow it becomes your problem that they forgot their hairbrush or whatever. You're more worried about the balance, and yeah, that's true too. I don't know. Well, it is going to be an adventure. I have no idea how easy or difficult it is to operate this Segway thingy. Um, so we're going to go with we can do it. We can do it. Um, and I hope that they give us a little, I hope it's not too much of a crash course, but I hope it's a little bit of a crash course and helpful hints and tips and tricks to it, and show us how to brake properly. Don't have us just, like in skating or something, where if you don't know how to use the stopper, you just fall. How do we operate the brakes? That's what we need to know. Mom, oh, I want to meet all of you so bad. You will, Keisha. I feel like cruising is addictive anyway, but um, I feel like this group cruising thing is going to be addictive too. So you're all gonna, we're all gonna meet up at some point. But yeah, I would love that. That'd be great. Exactly. Edna says you're talking about. I think you're still talking about the braking system on that Segway. Yeah, we need to know how to do that. We need to know how to stop. But I'm looking forward to it. And then, well, actually, I guess the beach day is the first stop at Half Moon Cay. So it might be a false sense of calm before the storm. We might be all relax from hanging out on at the beach, um, and think that the tour the next day is going to be easy peasy. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Hey, Tuber Chat, word up. How are you today? I'm just out trying to get a walk in. Getting ready for this cruise with the Mete and I Group cruise, and everybody has been trying to do what they can to be ready for it, be in shape for it. So I wanted to get up and at least get a walk in this morning. I don't really know. Let's see. I've been walking for, looks like about 30 minutes, so that's good. Nothing, nothing with you is easy. And, well, I mean, thank you for the warning now. I don't think you told me all that part before I said, yeah, sure. No, I'm just teasing. It'll be okay. Either we do it or we don't. But I think it'll be fun either way. I feel like it's a pretty adaptable crowd, and we can quickly move on to plan B or C if necessary, but we're going to go for it with plan A first. We're going to go for it. I don't know. I am a little bit, not worried, but I did notice the time of that tour, and I think it's at 11, and if it's a couple hours, I don't know what time the all aboard time is. So I'm telling you in advance, I'm not running on the pier. So if I say, nope, I'll see you guys back on board, it's nothing personal. I'm sure I will still have had a fabulous time doing whatever we were doing, but I will get my butt back on the ship. So, you know how that goes. You don't run. Yes, so, I don't want to be the designated walker necessarily, but I can be. I can be ready with alarms set and watches synchronized so that we head back in plenty of time. She's superwoman. I agree. You're all over all the time. got besties. I got besties and grandbabies and work and YouTube. That's a lot. Yes. And she makes it look so easy, right? Miss 11,000 subscribers. Keep going, Edna. Keep going. Show us the way. Show us the way. But yeah, it's a lot trying to balance it all. I'm sure Edna thinks that too, but keep at it and assume that all of your efforts will pay off. Will pay off. I'm gonna, switch it up just a little bit. I usually cut down the street, but starting to see more cars. So I guess everybody's heading out. I'm trying. I'm only one away from 11.2. Girl, you have that by breakfast. I do love the shout outs that you've been doing for your members. I think I was already subscribed to everyone you shouted out. You have shouted out so far, but I think that it's really cool how you're doing that. And again, you make it look easy because that's kind of a daunting thing to, you know, give good information, give a good positive statement about everybody and encourage people to check out those channels. But you're doing it all as shorts, which is even more of a challenge. You have to say it and be concise and make your good point. So anyway, I've been enjoying those. I hope they have been enjoying them too. Keeping busy helps me keep my brain functioning. Yeah, I hear that too. Where, you know, it's kind of like when you hear older people talking about not wanting to retire. It's like as long as you keep moving and keep busy, you keep it all going. But as soon as you slow down, that's when your tiredness in every sense of the word hits you. You could be physically tired, you could be mentally tired, you could be emotionally tired. So I get that. Keep moving, keep going, keep it all, just keep it all moving. I get it. Especially with you, including you have your besties and your kids and the grandkids doing it with you. I'm sure that is super helpful and like just helps. The whole it takes a village. It takes a village for Edna's world too, probably, right? Let's see. Okay, so yes, so I was talking about how I have my suitcase packed. I've been lurking a lot recently. My eyes are bad lately, and the fast chats. Oh no, make your head hurt. So I don't chat as much right now. No worries, Keisha. Like I said before, you gotta take care of yourself. So when you're able to hit these YouTube streets hard, you can. But I always appreciate you jumping in and leaving lovely comments. So as you can. Yes, it does. It helps. I'm sure it does. I can't complain about my daughter, but some things she's more interested in joining in on than others. As you guys have probably seen, she's a foodie, so she likes to come in and at least do the taste testings, if nothing else. And she's kind of like, I don't really know what you're doing with this cruise thing, Mom, but okay. But when she reminds me or says, oh, well, what about this? Are you going to vlog about that? And it's like, oh, yeah, that's a little, it's encouraging. It's like, okay, got somebody supporting you and pushing you along and helping you on those days where you're like, I have no ideas. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. But what I was saying with Edna's family is when they help and join in and make it fun, I'm sure it's way easier. Well, let's see. I'll go to about 45 minutes. And then unfortunately, I shouldn't say unfortunately, I do like my job, but again, you don't feel like doing that every day. You love Miss Erica. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, her and her very pointed food critiques. Oh, they didn't start out so helpful. Okay, okay. They are kids after all, right? Like that's funny, Edna. You worn them down over the years till they finally decided, oh, okay, I see you, Mom. You get in on this. Uh, yeah, it's pretty funny because you know we she has been. I mean, I've always cruised. Not. I would like to go on more and more and more, of course, but of course, because I went on cruises, she went on cruises, and but now when I'm talking about it or planning videos or whatever, she's looking at me like, "What? A cruise ship? Like, what do you, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you want me to do." It's like, okay, never mind. This is my mom and me time. I will do it myself. Um, Everyone hated the camera. Oh yeah, I've had people tell me that too, that they don't want to be on camera. They don't want to be on camera. I'm like, okay, I won't put you on camera if you don't want to be. Um, but then they'll start talking while you're filming, or you know, they start giving their input. But it's like, I thought you didn't want to be involved. So we love them. They're funny. Families are funny. They're funny like that. But we can't imagine what Wind Down Wednesdays would be. I don't know if that included JT and Kisha not wanting to be on camera, but what will we do without them on Wind Down Wednesdays? They have, they seem to have adjusted to the camera. Or gotten used to the idea that you're not stopping. You're not stopping. And is this your work from home day? Especially those two. Oh, it's funny. Well, tell them I say hello. Although if you're doing your regular, I'll hop on tonight and say hi too. Um, my kids love a camera. My daughter has been vlogging. Oh, since she was like 7. Not online, but she would record herself doing everything. So cute. Yeah, it's definitely a generation thing, right? Because they've grown up with all of it. You know, they've grown up with, of course, definitely with computers and internet, but with the social media stuff too. All the Instagram and what's the one where it disappears quick? I don't know if they're still into that, but I know when my daughter was in like middle school and I guess probably beginning of high school, they were all into Snapchat. They were all into Snapchat. Um, and now your your grandkids do that now. Yeah, your grandkids are adorable, and I think little Drew is getting the hang of it. She's gonna be ready for her own channel pretty soon. She is getting the hang of it. Um, Miss Edna's Wind Down Wednesday live stream are so lively that I've been going back to them on replay. I know, it's a good laugh. It's a great idea with it's like a good hump day thing. It gets us through the weekend that we look forward and appreciate it so much. And just for the time, and I can't remember when I started or when I found Wind Down Wednesdays and found your channel, but I've only been on YouTube for just about a year, so it's still relatively recently. But I remember with like the first time I came in the chat, I was like, okay, I don't know what's going on here. What are the rules? What are the rules? I can go and get a glass of wine, but what are we doing? What are we doing? And JT was like, there are no rules, girl. There are no rules. I'm like, okay. Let me see what's going on. Let me check this out. You'll be live tonight. They're back. Oh, okay. Oh, both on vacation. That's nice. Might have to hold it down on my own. Well, that's okay. We're happy to hang out with you, Edna, and I'm sure that you'll be able to finish your thought without them changing the subject or going a little left on you. So it's all good. I rarely watch the replays. We've been doing way too much. It's funny. Like sometimes it takes a turn early in the chat or in the live, and sometimes they do good. They help you get your message through until the couple hours are over. Yeah, it's work from home day. Basically, I'm working. I go in to the office once or twice a week, but the boss is traveling today. He's like, you don't need to go into the office. Like, okay, works for me. So I will, gives me, of course, more time to get ready in the morning, hang out now, do my walkabout, and then go get ready to sign on. All right, I think this is going to be my last loop here. Like I said, I'm glad it's trying to take advantage of the weather while I can. It won't be too long before it's already too hot and humid at this time of the morning to be out walking. So I wanted to walk outside while I can. And it's still not preparation for the Caribbean sun, as Anwar says, that sun is just disrespectful. You work from home permanently since the big C. Yeah, I know. It's so interesting. Like, I don't know about for you guys, but it companies never wanted to allow anybody to work from home, and then the pandemic hit, and we really didn't have a choice, and shut it all down. But I am surprised by how many companies are remaining permanently work from home. I think it's interesting. Interesting times. I'm not complaining. I do enjoy working from home, but the 1 or 2 days a week of going into the physical office for me is nice too. You have a little bit of interaction, a little bit of a change of scene, get out of the confines of the four walls of your own house, and then come back. So it's just interesting. But I am thankful that my work isn't one that was affected by the pandemic. Companies not shutting down. Excuse me. None of that. So they want me to come in 1 or 2 days a week. Not a problem. And I don't have a long commute, so even when I do go in, it's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Well, thanks so much for joining me today, guys, this morning. I appreciate it. Got that walk in. We did a little something, something today. I hope you guys have a great day. And Edna and Keisha, I will see you guys later on Wind Down Wednesday. I actually think I have wine in the fridge now, so I'll be ready. I'll be ready. Have a great day, guys. 13 days to the cruise, Edna. See you guys. Bye. Go, yes. Go walk. Go walk. But take it easy. Don't overdo. See you later. Have a great day. Bye.